Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat podcast, your one-stop shop for daily Miami Heat content. So for today's video, we got more rumors and buzz around De'Aaron Fox, and there's some new drama. So let's rewind real quick for a second, though. So we know this summer De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings were in talks about a potential contract extension, and Fox was coming off a great season the year before, and the Kings expected to get a deal done. However, Fox turned down the offer from the Kings. He wanted to see how the team would perform, what kind of pieces they could add, and to see if they can improve this season before committing to a long-term deal. So fast forward to yesterday, and Shams Charania of ESPN dropped some major news. Said the Sacramento Kings are reportedly looking to trade De'Aaron Fox before the NBA trade deadline, which just came out of nowhere. And his agent, Rich Paul, said it would be wise to trade him now before he becomes an expiring contract and you get less for him. And so when you hear something like this from Shams, it definitely provides credibility. It raises eyebrows. And Fox is a big piece of the Kings' future, or was. He's the leader of the team. He's one of their stars. And so the thought of him actually being traded before the deadline is huge news in the NBA world and can change the NBA landscape. But where things just got interesting today, a new report came out that Fox himself is denying any trade request. In fact, he told Bleacher Report, and I quote, "You would know if I did. There's no trade request. I'm happy here." So this is literally a direct rebuttal to the rumors. Fox clarified that he hasn't requested a trade and doesn't want anyone to misinterpret the situation. So he understands there's noise, but he's adamant he's not the one stirring up. His wife, even on Twitter, I believe, also said that earlier today, that he hasn't even requested a trade yet. So what's going on? So now we have to ask, though, why the mixed signals suddenly? On one hand, we have the report from Shams suggesting the Kings might explore a trade. On the other hand, Fox says he hasn't requested anything. It's in the Kings' hands. He's happy in Sacramento. So what is actually going on? Who knows? But here's the thing. Fox's statement today makes it clear that he's not jumping the gun personally. He's not requesting the trade yet. He maybe wants to be here. He maybe doesn't. He maybe wants to win in Sacramento. Who knows? The team has turned it around after the firing of Mike Brown, something that he did not want Mike Brown to be fired. And honestly, right now, if you're the Kings, this is not the best situation, like losing a star player that you drafted. So what's next? The Kings are going to be listening to offers for Fox, especially given how the situation has unfolded so far. And even though the trade request hasn't come in from him just yet, it doesn't mean the Kings can't still trade him, or that Fox wants to be traded necessarily as well. So at the end of the day, De'Aaron Fox is in a tricky spot. He has shown loyalty to the Kings, even though he didn't pick up that extension. But with no extension right now on the table anymore, because apparently he wants to get traded, according to his agent, but not from himself directly, the trade rumors are going to keep circulating, especially in the next few days. So we'll stay tuned. We'll keep you updated, especially because as a Miami Heat channel and fan, we want to see if we have any opportunity of acquiring him in a trade. But it seems very unlikely that the Heat will get him in general. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.